What is gwan peeps? What is gwan? How you doing this morning? It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles, and today I thought I'd get out the Divine Feminine Oracle. Do you know what? When it says Divine Feminine, every one of us, whether you're a man or a woman, has a Divine Feminine within them, or feminine attributes as well as masculine attributes, whether you choose to admit it or not. But it's called balance. So, even though it says Divine Feminine, you know, men can be in their feminine energy too. So just bear that in mind. But I also got out because I've only ever used them once and it was on a live. I've got the Angel Tarot here. And if we get anything karmic, then we can do the Occult Tarot. They're a match. And do you know what? I bought these because they're kind of going to be collective items one of these days. Even if I never use them again, they're going to be collector's items. But I love these cards. So let's get a message out about the Divine Feminine first of all from the Divine. Well, it's not about the Divine Feminine. It's Divine Feminine Oracle. So let's see what messages and what it is. It's depictions of ascended. Well, you can call them ascended mistresses, really, can't you? So, oh, let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. Please give me the message. What messages do you have for us today, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit, Holy Spirit. Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message for the collective. As above, so below. Thank you, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. What messages do you have for the collective today, Spirit? What messages do you have? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you. Let's get a card out, shall we? And I do it this way. People say to me it's quite unusual doing it this way, picking cards like this. But as I always say, my spirit guides a gangster, and they always give me the card that I need for the message that I need to partake in, or the message that we need to have. So let's see. We've got Darkini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Oh, why is this card here? This is going to be interesting. Darkini. Have I actually pronounced that right, people? Please tell me if I pronounce this right. Just put a note in the comments because it eventually go to YouTube. But, please let me know. Darkini. She is beautiful. It looks like one of those Japanese or Chinese deities, doesn't it? My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. And you know what your intuition is all about, isn't it? It's the source within. It's the universe within. It's your what you call God or whatever you want to call it. Because what people don't seem to realize sometimes is, first of all, we are all connected together as one through spirit, the first thing. And the second thing is God is within, universe is within, spirit is within, whatever you want to call it, the source is within, because we are connected as one. And just like we're connected as one, we're all connected to spirit through our instincts. And you can see where I'm going with this. Your instincts is your gut feeling, your intuition. You have something inside you that talks to you, and it's not that you're going mad. It's not. It's what guides you. What guides your, and I'm going to tell you, my intuition, okay, or the spirit within, or God within, literally saved my life. And I'm going to tell you, I might have mentioned this story before, and a lot of my patrons know this story, but I was dating somebody who happened to be a masseur at the time. It was years and years ago. But that's besides the point. Forget about the masseur bit because that conjures up all sorts of images. But he invited me to this christening one Sunday. And I said, all right, then I'll go. And then the day of the christening came, and my intuition said to me, don't go. Something was screaming at me, don't go. So I said to him, I'm sorry, I'm not going. I don't think you should go too. At the time, I didn't know what it was. I know what it is now. And in the paper the next day, these people, this christening and the party was above a chemist shop. Okay, the party was above a chemist shop in some kind of, I can't even remember if it was a hall or a flat or whatever. I can't remember. It was such a long time ago. But in the newspaper, it said that the roof of this thing caved in and people died. Is that not spirit talking to you and you didn't even know it? Do you know sometimes you take, even like, for example, you're going to work and you're trying to get out the door and you can't understand why you can't get out the door and you're late for work? There's a reason for it. Or been a diversion on the way to work and it makes you long. There's a reason for that diversion. You may not know at the time, but sometimes if you was to go and look back, it's like you avoided a pile car up. You avoided a car pile up. That could have been you in that pile up. Something guides you to go one way instead of another way. You go the same route every single day, but something said to you, no, don't go that route today. Go this route. There's a reason for that. You've always, always, always got to follow your gut feeling, your intuition. If your intuition tells you something, it's just like, this is why the feminines have more intuition than the men, because the men don't follow the intuitions. They just go in like a bull in a china shop a lot of the time. And this is why the feminine is always has the intuition, the masculine always has the action part of them. And women can be in their masculine energy when they have to be the head of the household because there is no man there when the man that they're with is not stepping up to the plate and all those kind of nonsense there. This is when women have to be in their masculine energy, or the women um actually earns more than the man, but the man doesn't like it and he's insecure about it. If he was a secure person, she could still be in a feminine energy, because she feels safe and secure. But when men get jealous of women because their women is earning more than them, that is her having to be in her masculine energy because she don't feel safe and secure. And I say all that to say, and I'm going off on a tangent now, but this card is about your intuition, your gut feeling. Go with your gut feeling. Go with it. Don't just make logical decisions. And I'm telling you, I'm a Virgo. Okay. And I used to do the pros and cons of everything. Okay. I used to weigh up the pros and cons of everything, but never took into consideration well, I did, but I didn't. As a logical person, I used to be quite logical. And it's like, I would figure out that but not so much use my intuition. Okay, use my instincts, use my gut feelings, and then as a result, even though I was worried at the pros and the cons, it still sometimes didn't work out. It's great for when you're doing research, because I'm a research kind of girl. But I don't take anything for gospel. So I'm going to read this one, The Enlightened Feminine. And it's, oh, my gut, this is a good one. This is a good one. My gut instinct. But we need to know why this card is here. Darkini. Darkini. Sorry, I've still got the sniffles. I don't know why. Let's find out where Darkini is. So, Darkini. 130. So let's have a quick read of this because these cards are interesting. It tells you the story of the deity as well. Or you can call them ascended mistresses or ascended masters, whatever you want to call it. This, masculine masters, mistresses, this the ascended mistress. So it says, who is she? Darkini is the embodiment of a feminine wisdom that goes beyond reason or the intellect. Darkini is translated into Tibetan as sky goer. She is a tantrist mistress and a female manifestation of wisdom. She is elusive, playful, and ultimately defies definition. She represents the enlightened feminine principle of non duality that transcends gender. She contains a sharp, quick, and uncompromising energy that can feel radical, wild, and free. As a space dancer and a skygoer, the Darkini has left the rigid boundaries of Earth and the laws of gravity. She is above the limitless of the sky, and because of this, all possibilities are open to her. In Tibetan Buddhism, she represents the inner realm as a meditation deity, the outer realm as a tantric yogi, and the mundane realm as a woman who teaches spiritual truths in each moment of her everyday life. She holds the gold tantric staff. Let me show you this, and it's called Kanat Vanga as a symbol of the ultimate union she has obtained, ecstatic bliss and emptiness. Yishi Tojaryo is one of the great Darkinis in Buddhist history. She can appear as a messenger, a guide, or a protector. She's known for being unruly in wherever she does because the ordinary rules of conduct do not apply to her. No man rules her, and a taste of freedom is what she wants to give us most of all. Wow, that's feminist at its finest, isn't it, though? But here's the message. When your soul selects her card, the Darkini means that the task will be accomplished. Whatever it is you're currently working on, a project, an answer, or a decision, she will help see you through to the other side in whatever form you need most, as a playful angelic presence, as a taskmaster to help you maneuver through what's hard, or as a messenger with the wisdom that needs for you to take the next step. But with the Darkini, the answer and the way forward is not with with the intellect. She is the embodiment of female intuition. Didn't I not just say that? She reminds you that you have an innate power to know instinctively what's best for you now. The Darkini means it's not going to be a straight, clear yes or no. With the Darkini, it's the third option. She reminds us that there's something out beyond yes and no, or even right or wrong. There's something your gut will tell you if you can be expansive enough to hear the answer. I'm going to drop the mic several times now. She is not bound by the unusual or by the expected. She will allow you to come up with the unthinkable, the most imaginative, and the most brilliant outcome possible. So, the soul voice meditation, what is my intuition telling me at the moment? And the intention. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Oh, drop the mic. But Spirit, why is this card here? Why was I led? Why was I led to take out not only the Angel Tarot, but the Occult Tarot? Is it to do with we have choices that are not cut and dry? Is it that we need to use our intuition in some way, shape, or form? This is what we're going to find out. So I'm going to get a couple of cards out for the Angel Tarot. And sorry, I should take these out and shuffle them beforehand, but do you know what? This is live and you're just getting it how it comes. Okay? You're getting the story as it comes. Now these cards are beautiful. Look at these cards. Aren't they beautiful? But this is the Angel Tarot and this is the counterpart. These have got all the devils in them. So if we get any karmic, we'll get that one out as well. But let's see what the Angel Tarot tells us, okay, about this. About using our intuition, about gut feelings, about making decisions that are not cut and dry. Is this why this message here? Have you got decisions to make? Is there situations that you just don't know what to do about? Do you know what I mean? Is there situations, or you know, I could harp on. But she's here to use your gut intuition. It's the gut, use your gut feeling, your intuition. The godlike person within you. Use that intuition, and that means you should be using morals. When morals is the first place you should come from. Morally speaking, is the first place you should come. You know what your morals are. You don't have to be a Bible thumper who is actually into the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill it makes sense, doesn't it? Thou shalt not steal makes sense. Thou shalt not covet someone's wealth. It makes sense. Do you know what I mean? If you're in that situation, come from a moral standpoint first. Okay? So that's the first place you should come from. But your gut instinct is where it's at as well. I know sometimes some of these things are unavoidable, or you get into situations that you didn't know. And that's where free will comes in. When people don't let you exercise your free will, automatically that's karma. Do you know what I mean? Automatically, when people don't tell you the trueness of what's going on and what's going on. For example, and I can give you millions of examples, but for example, you're dating someone, they're married and they didn't tell you. So that means automatically they're going against your free will because they're not telling you the truth. Okay, and by not telling you the truth and you going into this entanglement with these people, okay, and then it's afterwards when you fall in love with this person, or when you get deeply involved with this person and it's hard for you to actually make clear judgments. This is where karma kicks in. This is what people don't seem to understand. Karmic, because when you found out, you still continue to do what you're doing, and karmic on their side because they didn't tell you the truth and they're lying. Do you know, if you want to come from a Bible standpoint, thou shalt not covet someone's wife or husband, thou shalt not cheat, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not lie. Do you know? So let's see why this intuition card is here. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. So the first card out is the Eight of Cups. It's saying walk away. Walk away. Turn your back to anything that is not guided to your intuition. And it's I can't pronounce this. EIL. These are all angels, okay? These are all angels in this deck. Okay. So it says, God, the pleasure of man's children. Transformation gives consolation in adversity. Gives consolation in adversity. So can you see that? Gives consolation in adversity. And I can't even begin to pronounce these, so please forgive me. But that is that one there. Okay. And it's the Eight of Cups. This is walking away, turning your back to something that you need to turn your back to. I don't know what that's about, but then we've got the judgment card. Make the correct judgment. It says here, judgment, I am Mama. I am Mama, God hidden in darkness, atonement of errors, destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. Wow. So this is this angel. I've never heard of some of these angels, have you? But this is all about judgment. It says, have the correct discernment and judgment. Use your intuition. Because if you do that, you might have to walk. It's like, for example, you've got that nagging friend that every time she has an argument with her boyfriend, she comes to you, but then you get in the middle of that. And then she goes back to the boyfriend, only to find out that they have another argument. She comes back to you. Keep out of it. Have the correct discernment and judgment to keep out of it. Turn your back to it and say, look, I love you. I care for you, but I don't want to get involved with your domestics. I don't want to get involved in your domestics because when I get involved in your domestics and when you go back to that person, you can't look me in the eye after that. Do you know what I mean? You can't look me in the eye. Keep your domestics to yourself. I don't want to know. But it's almost like this as well. It's about using your intuition. Maybe you've got into an entanglement, okay, and you know deep down, and your instinct is telling you that you need to walk away from that situation, or you need to turn your back to specific things, or you need to put up your boundaries, and your intuition is screaming at you, and you're ignoring it. You're ignoring. It's basically ignoring the red flags. Use your judgment and discernment, or spirit will do it for you. And this is what this is about. Oh my goodness. Let's get another card out. So it says there, Page of Wands, the preventing God. What's this? Propagation of light. Propagation of light conforms the wicked. Confounds the wicked and slanders. Saves the from enemies. Saves from enemies. What? Raphael, Page of Wands. This is usually the beginning of an action. This is the beginning of something. Taking action, a beginning of an offer. The Page of Wands. Somebody wants to step to you with a new beginning. But this is also you taking the judgment to make new starts, maybe. Because what we've got here is the Eight of Cups, judgment, and the Page of Wands. The Eight of Cups speaks of turning your back to something, moving on from something, having the discernment and judgment, because we've got the judgment card here. Is spirit making a judgment for you that it's making it that you have to turn away from something, that you see something for what it is, and starting afresh, taking a new action? Let's get another card out, people. Let's get another card out because this is deep. Okay, so it says Hakamalia, strength, the strength card, the raising God. Loyalty, deliver from those who seek to oppress, brings victory. There's the card there. It's got some serious cards in here, isn't it? So the strength card. Have the strength to start fresh and anew. Turn away from things that don't serve you. Use your intuition and judgment here to start a fresh start anew. Have the strength. Have the discernment. Let's get one more card out. Okay. Let's get one more card out. And it says the Seven of Cups, because you can have choices. God the judge, the just judge. Contemplation, make the truth known in legal proceedings. Oh, so this is what this angel's about. But This is actually the Seven of Cups. This is about choices. Come out of the confusion. Come out of the illusions. Exercise your choices. Do you know what I mean? Exercise your choices. This is about intuition. This whole thing. What's at the bottom of the deck? Poel. Two of Pentacles. Another card of choices, really. It's like you've got two directions to go. Fortune and fame fulfills any quest. God who supports the universe. The Two of Pentacles is about juggling. It's about making decisions. It's about having too much on your plate. Do you know what I mean? That's at the bottom of the deck. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. But you are the boss bitch, the boss man. Eight of Wands. Messages. Moving forward. The Sun. Something's going to make you happy. The Empress. There you go. It keeps going. But let's see what it says. Now, do you know, this is about intuition today. It's about intuition, using your gut feeling, making judgments where you should. And it says, turn away from anything that doesn't feel right. This is what I'm getting from here. Holy Spirit, holy angels. I'm getting Eight of Cups here. Anything that doesn't feel right. Use your judgment. Start afresh if you need to, or take new action. Have the strength to do so, because you have choices, but you need to come out of those illusions. You need to come out of the confusion, the frustration, whatever it is. Have the strength to come out of that, because you have choices. Do you know? But I want to clarify. Do you know what I want to do? Because we've got two stories here. As usual, you've turned away from something, and because of a judgment you've made, you used your gut instinct, you used your intuition. Okay, you started anew, afresh. You had the strength to do that, but now because of that, you've got choices. But what I want to do is the Eight of Cups. What did you turn away from? And I'm going to use the Occult Tarot. Okay, I knew there was a reason to bring the two out today. I'm going to do a quick thing, because this is all about your intuition. Here's the Occult Tarot. These cards are beautiful again. But look, I don't know why I'm going down this route today, because I don't normally do clarifications, but for some reason these cards are leading me to do that, and I'm trying to get this out. Why is it not coming out? Thank you, Spirit. So here we go. So we've got the Eight of Cups here. Why is the Eight of Cups here? What did you walk away from? Why do you need to walk away from something? So look at these again. Look at these. These are really devils on the bottom of these cards, but for you to actually walk away from something, it must have not been right. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Why is the Eight of Cups here? What has this got to do with the intuition? Why did you have to turn your back, walk away, move on from something? Please give us the message. Thank you. What did you walk away from? Move away from. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. This is like the second only time I've ever used these, but I've had them for a while now. I think I got them out in one of my Patreon lives a couple of weeks ago, but at least a month ago. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Thank you. Please tell us why the Eight of Cups is here. Thank you, Spirit. Please tell us why the Eight of Cups is here. Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness. You walked away because something wasn't clear. There was no clarity and truth in a situation. You didn't get the clarity and truth that you needed from a situation. Or something was clouded. Some kind of judgment was clouded. It says here, Citrari. This is a devil, and it says, inflames men with women's love and women with men's love. Causes them to show themselves naked if desired. This is almost like somebody. Do you know what I'm getting here? Somebody manipulated you, made your judgment unclear about them. This is like, what the hell? Because if you want to go down that route, if you want to go down that route of romantically or just situations in general, you had to use the judgment and discernment to move away from something. You started afresh and new. You're having the strength to actually do that. But is someone trying to come back with their illusions, or is this in the past? You had to walk away from something in the past. And it's the Ace of Swords, because there was no clarity, there was no truth. Do you know what I mean? Truth and clarity was absent. But did that person or situation do that to you deliberately? Let's find out. Let's get another card out for that. So let's make sure they're upright, they're the right way. So let's have a look. There was no clarity, there was no truth. And then we've got the temperance. You had to walk away from this for your balance, for your insanity. But one more. The knight, yeah, and it's from the Knight of Swords. But somebody wants to rush in now. Oh, did somebody do? Do you know what I'm getting from that as well? Did somebody here show their hand too soon? Somebody showed their hand too soon, or they got found out too soon, way before they wanted to be found out. So what we've got here is the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's about clarity and truth. Okay, you've had to, and you've come to the clarity and truth of a situation that it was something you needed to turn away from. I'm not saying it's going to be for permanently. It could be for temporary, but red flags, red flags. And then we've got crochet, what Cottrell, Crowcell, temperance. Teaches geometry and liberal sciences, makes a great noise and warms water. Now, these are all devils, remember? Okay, and this is another devil. Okay, but this is the temperance. This is you having to find balance because there was no clarity, no truth. And here comes Captain Saverhole. And this is all to do with the Eight of Cups. Okay, you had to turn away from this because somebody showed their hand. This is about somebody who rushes in where fools dare to tread. They were secure and they thought that you would always come back, or the situation thought, these people thought that you would always be around. Okay, but they showed their hand too soon. And that is what that's about. That's deep. You used your intuition. This is all about intuition. You used your intuition to come out of this situation. Spirit tapped you on the shoulder and said, "Oi, that's enough of that. Can't you see the red flags? Get your ass going. Get moving." Do you know what I mean? So the worst one I want to do, because this could mean a myriad of things. The Seven of Cups could be illusions, could be choices, could be. Do you know what I mean? It's like what is this about? Illusions, choices, confusion. And it's next to the strength card. Is it that you have choices? Is it that what was going on was an illusion and you figured it out? Is it that this person was just, do you know what I mean? Cause confusion for you. But I bet you're clear now, aren't you? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, I've run cards. Let me get the devil cards out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. What is the message about this intuition? Remember, this is all about, and it says here in this card, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. This is what this is about. This is what you've got to figure out. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. What messages do you have? Please tell us. Why is the Seven of Cups here? We've got the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups here. That's a progression. Do you know what I mean? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please tell us why the Seven of Cups here. What is it? Is it illusion? Is it choices, or is it confusion? So the Tower, yeah. It's more about confusion, it looks like. So let's get another card out the Tower. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. And then the Six of Pentacles. Give and take. I'm inclined to get one more out because that was a little bit inconclusive. So, the Devil. Okay. Okay, this is about illusions. You realize now that somebody had you in illusions. Somebody had you in illusions. And at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself. But what we got here is the Tower, first of all. What you thought was a choice was actually an illusion. It was confusion. And I tell you why I say you thought it was a choice, because this person, this person made it appear, person, situation, whatever, made it appear that you was there on your free will. Okay, but what you figured out was this person was being manipulative, lying, making you feel like you was for them, or a choice, or it could be an employer, it could be whatever. But what I'm getting here is that you must have had a tower moment, and this is the Vasago, the tower, promoter of discord, war, arguments, and falsehood. Give generous responses. Do you see what I mean? It's telling you what this devil was. These are the devil cards. This is like illusion. This person put up an illusion to you as to what they was. They was wearing a mask, or it was just something as simple as that. And Seven of Pentacles. Now you had to look at this situation and have a look and see, is it worth my time? Is it worth me sowing those seeds to watch it grow? Did you see stagnation though? And this is what the tower moment was. The tower moment was is this person wanted to stagnate you rather than, do you know what? Again, it's the situation. You could be at a job and they know that you're good at your job, but they're refusing to promote you. You're within a relationship and somebody doesn't want you to move forward. They feel threatened by you. They see you as competition. You could see it as a situation. They don't want your input because they know that, you're going to interfere with what they want rather than what's the good for all. And you could take it in so many ways. So it's like they wanted to stagnate you. Okay. They weren't about the give and take. They weren't about the giveaway. They was in their devil energy. And the devil is not so much an evil thing sometimes. This is about trapation, stagnation. It's a second, it's just like, it says here, the devil, Moloch, the devil card Moloch. And this is a major devil. This is one of the leader devils. When you see it come up in red, you notice that this is in black, but this is in red. This is one of the major devils, and it's called the devil. And it says here, makes one worse off than ever before, tricks mortals into being bound, accepts child sacrifice. You see what I mean? Was somebody into? Oh no, I shouldn't say it. Pedophile. Why did I go there? I don't want to go there with the pedophile. That's very rare. Don't take that as that's very rare. But what I'm getting here is somebody refusing to give you the give and take. In fact, it's so like they wanted to trap you with illusion to the point where they breadcrumbed you, but you wasn't not supposed to be noticing them breadcrumbing you. First of all, they were giving you what you wanted. They were kind, they were generous, and then slowly, a little by little, they were taking away the privileges. They was taking away what you required, and was only thinking about what they required. They wanted to trap you in an illusion. This is about illusion and confusion. They wanted to confuse your mind. They wanted you to be up there with them. Stay put, stagnant. But you didn't. You didn't. You went with your page of wands. You took up action elsewhere. And I'm just saying all this to say, you know, you use your intuition. Please use your intuition. Please use your intuition. It's there for a reason. I'm going to leave it there, people, because that's too much. And these devils and angels. I love these cards, but do you know what? They're more for like, they can be, some of the names on here I would never even begin to know to pronounce, but just take the message, people. Use your intuition. It's there for a reason. It's whether you're a man or woman, especially if you're an enlightened one, if you're an awakened one, if you've been touched by divine. Indigo, rainbow children, light seers, you know what I mean? Star seeds. Just know and understand that your intuition is there for a reason, especially if you're an enlightened one. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I will see you soon and take care till next time.